If you could punch one celebrity, who would it be? Why are people so angry? Why would you want to punch anybody? But it would be probably Matthew McConaughey. What movie lines are so famous you don't need to mention the film's title? Luke, I am your father, but that's also not the correct word. So, what's the best video game soundtrack you ever heard? Rock and Roll Racing. Redditors who take long showers. What are you doing in there? Eating my meat. What else? Super dope. What group doesn't look like a cult but actually is? What's that place called? Shit. Was it Yellow Basket? Or Yellow Deli? Is it Yellow Deli? Yeah, Yellow Deli. Restaurant on the outside. Crazy asses on the inside. I didn't know there was one out here all the way in Colorado, because there's a Yellow Deli in Los Angeles, and everybody always talked about that cult shit with them. And then we, you know, the fire, the big boulder fire that happened out here was apparently at one of the cult people's properties or whatever. The Fourth Kind. Great movie if you're into alien stuff, man. What is the Coke versus Pepsi of your industry? Coke versus Pepsi? I mean, it's pretty much Coke versus Pepsi. I'm a bartender, man. We only have Coke products on tap. What do you think of Bob's Burgers? Never had one. Math teachers have read it, who used to tell their students they wouldn't always have a calculator. Where are you now? What belief or opinion will you defend to the death? There are more doors than wheels. What do you think of that? What is your skill? To get people drunk. Nah, that sounds like some essay shit. What are red flags you've seen with therapists? Them offering medication at any point, any time, with any meds. Understand, when you go to a psychologist specifically, psychologists do not practice medicine. When you go to a psychiatrist, psychiatry is practiced with medicine. They try to pitch you medicine because they get commission based on the medication that they sell. Most of the time, I'm not going to say that there are no cases where people need medication, but they're putting 7-year-old kids on ADHD medication when the little motherfuckers are just kids. They're hyped. They're having fun. They're energetic. You know, pop them a couple Prozacs and stick them in front of a fucking TV screen and then stick them there. You wonder why they're fucking socially awkward when they're 15 years old, is because you pumped them their whole childhood with medication. They don't know how to act. I had a girlfriend of mine lived with a family. It was a girl of hers that she went to school with, and she moved in with them for a little while. And her older sister had a kid, and she had a boyfriend. The baby daddy wasn't around, and she would always pop this kid all these pills and stick him in front of the TV. Anytime he wanted to play, she would get upset. She would get mad. She'd be like, you know, tell him to go sit down, watch TV, play on the iPad, whatever. And it's like, man, that's what's fucking kids up. Like I said, I'm not going to say that nobody needs medication. Just be careful who you get it from, because these psychiatrists and these therapists that push the medication, they are making commission off of this medication. What is a good American gift to give somebody in a different country? Solo cups? That's a good question. What's something American? What's something American that other places don't have? I mean, let's be real here. 90% of the shit we have over here has a stamp on it that says made in China. What kind of drunk are you? The best kind. People who are suicidal, how did you get out of it? Well, I'm sure that some of them can't answer. Why does it take you 3 to 5 business days to poop? I'm in and out of there with quickness and grace. If money was not an option, where would you live? Underwater. Like, man, think about it, right? Have a house built at the bottom of the ocean, like, or something, you know what I mean? Where money is no object and you have just unlimited resources. You can find the materials to build something that strong down there. What makes you genuinely happy? What's really pissing you off right now? What is harder said than done? Harder said than done? Your favorite way to escape from reality? DMT. Cover song that was better than the original. UB40. Can't help falling in love. Just to start a fight. That's who did it, right? Was it UB40? Who did the original one? What, Elvis or some shit? Who was it, Elvis? Oh yeah, people gonna be mad about that one. I like the red wine version, red wine song also. Way to assume I dropped out. But I did though. To do this. What I'm doing right now. Your favorite childhood show? Ski Sharks. Street Sharks. I used to love Street Sharks when I was a kid, man. I had the whole collection. They were just super dope. What song are you currently obsessed with? UB40. No, let's see. Down, Down, Down by DJ Quick. All right. What can be done at a local level to improve communities? People, stop killing other people. That could be a incredible improvement on communities. Up with the drugs, down with the guns. How competitive are you? More competitive than you. Bet. Why are you on Reddit this Saturday? Fuck, it is Saturday. Because I'm off work only today and needed streaming content that I can make YouTube videos out of. So here I am. When was the time you cheered for the villain of a movie? Most horror films, because the stuff the main characters do is stupid. Almost everybody on Earth knows Elvis Presley. When you think of Elvis Presley, do you think of thin black jacket Elvis or chubby white jacket Elvis? The only Elvis I met is the one on Hollywood Boulevard. So that Elvis, usually fat, white shiny outfit with drugs nearby. What do you wish would make a comeback? Whereas Pepsi Blue. Pepsi Blue was fire with Slim Jims. Shanko jeans. What job would be the worst if nudists ran the world? Fry cook? Shit, yeah, it would. Welder, steel mill, beekeeper, football player. How often do you look in the mirror? Every time the mirror looks into the real world. That's deep. Think about that. What's a simple joy that the ultra rich will likely never experience? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Money will not buy happiness. That's bullshit. And if so, money might not buy happiness. But I'd rather be rich and sad than poor and sad. At the end of the day, that's all I will say. Alright, we'll go through a few more. How long does this song have left? We'll do one more song after this. I'm like a stripper. You insert more money, we'll add another song onto the list. One more song after this, and then we're gonna wrap it up. What's the reason? What is your reason to get up every day? I have bills. If you were a kid who thought I was gonna play in the NBA someday, immediately after watching Space Jam, how did that go for you? When was the last time you cried and why? When I was a kid. E.T. That shit was sad. What's something you almost said this week but decided against? You almost said? Probably telling a guest at my bar to fuck off, but that is an everyday occurrence. I know how to spell. What exactly do you want in life? You guys ready? I want it all. Money, fast cars, diamond rings, gold chains, and champagne. Now I wanted all, many fast cars, diamond rings, gold chains, and champagne. I know how to spell. Shit. Every damn thing. I want it all. Brand new socks and drawers. And be ballin' every time I stop and talk to y'all. Is there one of them with his girl diamonds, gold chains and chains, every damn thing, I want it all, brand new socks and drawers. I'm ballin' every time I talk to y'all. I want it all, all.